This Aliexpress Millennium Falcon costs just $85 US, while the genuine LEGO UCS version costs over $849.99 on LEGO.com. The LEGO version is 10 times more expensive, but is it 10 times better in quality and build experience? That is what we will find out in today's video. This monster has over 7,500 pieces, measures nearly 33 inches long, includes 7 minifigures, and features one of the most detailed exteriors LEGO has ever produced for any Star Wars set. LEGO released the UCS Millennium Falcon in 2017, making it the longest-running UCS of all time. As it's part of the Ultimate Collector series, it is designed to impress, with large-scale, super detailed design, and is made for display. LEGO's numbered bag system makes this massive build feel manageable. While the Aliexpress bags are numbered, many of the parts are not and come in loose bags. Overall, the Aliexpress version requires more sorting, more table space, and more time needed for hunting down parts. Not impossible, just less convenient. The brick connections are where the build experience really changes. LEGO pieces feel consistent, smooth clutch, predictable pressure, and satisfying connections. With the Aliexpress copy, quality can vary. Some pieces are tight, to the point your fingers hurt. Others feel slightly loose. Long build sessions on the clone can feel more physically tiring, but still very enjoyable. On the LEGO build, things usually align exactly as expected. Mistakes are rare. Apart from the few inconsistent gray tones, everything is almost perfect. All the pieces are there in the right places. With the Aliexpress copy, tolerances can stack up. You might find yourself pushing harder, reseating sections, or even undoing steps because something just doesn't line up. However, my set was a good copy. I was surprised that no parts were missing, and the clutch was pretty consistent throughout. The LEGO Falcon feels like a premium, relaxing engineering experience. The flow is smooth, satisfying, and you stay immersed. The Aliexpress version still maintains the same structure and design, but the flow is interrupted more often by the need to find the right piece. Both builds take a long time, but the Aliexpress version takes longer, not because of extra pieces, but because of slower sorting, tighter parts, and more corrections. If LEGO is a marathon, the Aliexpress version is a marathon with obstacles. The build isn't just panel after panel. There's a Technic structural frame, interior sections, and lots of greebling that many builders find engaging. They look almost identical, but are they really? Let's find out. The official LEGO set is celebrated for unmatched exterior detail, realistic paneling, curvature, and accurate proportions across the hull. Reviewers repeatedly describe the finished model as spectacular and a feast for the eyes. And how right they are. I mean, just look at it. The model uses printed elements and specialized curves, not just stickers, to replicate the ship's iconic surface and weathered look. From a distance, they look shockingly similar. The size, shape, and overall silhouette are nearly identical. The Aliexpress version copies most of these details almost exactly. But once you get closer, differences start to appear. The LEGO version feels cleaner, more polished, and more refined in presentation. LEGO's printed pieces look sharper, more centered, and more color accurate. The Aliexpress prints are decent, but sometimes slightly blurry, off-center, or less crisp. This is the same for the stickers. Although the clones are similar, there are significant differences in color and size. Despite its visual impressiveness, I must say the completed models of both sets are a bit fragile. The roof panels and top sections can detach if lifted incorrectly. The play factor on both sets is pretty low, and I'll regard them more as a showpiece set. While clone kits aim to look like the official set once finished, and from a distance they often do. However, LEGO's plastic finish is more consistent. Smoother texture, more uniform color, and fewer visible mold marks. With the Aliexpress copy, color can vary slightly between batches. Some grays don't perfectly match, and certain pieces have a glossier or duller finish. Not a deal breaker, but noticeable for perfectionists. The Aliexpress version sometimes shows uneven spacing. slightly raised edges, minor warping, or panels that don't sit perfectly flush. They might look similar at first glance, but the minifigures are where quality differences really show. Let's go through each. LEGO printing is crisp, clean, and precisely aligned, while the clone version is just a bit off. The color of his winkles are wrong, making him look much older in the fake version. The print on the clone's eyes does not align and completely changes the look of Chewbacca. The LEGO version is also significantly taller, and there are some obvious color differences in printing. The face, torso, and leg prints are not bad, but the hairpiece is wrong. The cloners did a good job on C-3PO, and it looks almost identical, except for the gold plastic. Han Solo had a gender identity crisis in the clone version. The cloners did a decent job on Rey, and it looks almost the same except for added freckles, and the color of her robes is wrong. Finn looks pretty good, and the fake hairpiece actually has more details. Apart from some differences in print quality, BB-8 is almost the same. The fake is also slightly yellow. The two Porgs are pretty much the same except for the face prints. So is the Minot creature. The Aliexpress clone offers a large selection at a low price but has almost no investment value and weaker long-term value. The LEGO UCS Millennium Falcon, while expensive, holds lasting value, both as a display centerpiece and as a collectible that often appreciates over time. I would love to hear what you think. Let me know in the comments. I want to thank all my subscribers for your support. If you're new here and want to see more of these videos, please leave a like or subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one.